Yeah, when I say color, how much Kodash, but honestly, apostles of Millstone, Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and by this word in sincerity and in too much honesty. Yeah, the gym is Jamaica camp, you know, about to do a live on this the current climate. Right now, you know that the corona scare is out, so we and what the year has been talking about these things, man. You know, pestilences and mainly famine, because what basically gonna kill a lot of you people in this time is a lot of food. You know what I mean? And our job as the prophets of the Lord basically is to forewarn you of the things to come. Now, for decades, God has been saying this, especially the elders, the apostles of GMS. You know, we've been on the highway and byway out here in Jamaica for like a decade, warning you people of what's to come. And one of the major warning that we give you people is that this island is going to see one of the biggest famine ever known to man. Yeah, a lot of you are going to die of starvation, man. And the coronavirus basically, and the scare for the coronavirus is going to give you an idea of what we're talking about, man. Right. You know what I mean? Now, you can bring up the first precept, right? Can. Because your Christian pastors, them gone in, them lock them tail gone in now. You know, because everybody basically quarantine and lockdown now. So them basically not have nothing to give you about the situation that is coming. Matter of fact, the leaders basically declare a 2-day and fast the other day, you know what I mean, to stop whatever is going on. We are not here trying to get the Lord to stop what's going on, but to intensify and to bring the judgment, man. God, that's what the prophet's supposed to be about. You know what I mean? Because this kingdom is not the kingdom of heaven, man. And you people believe that this kingdom is a righteous kingdom, the Lord will preserve. You know, the Lord is not about to preserve this kingdom, and this is going to be destroyed along with all who uphold this kingdom, man. Because this is a wicked and unjust society, man. Right. See, in the current situation that you're in right now, with this corona thing, see, is a device of the so-called white man. Right. You know, as some people know in the back of their mind, say, oh, for somehow them thinking what happen, you know, somebody responsible for it. You know? Yeah, some people talk on the side of the mouth, say, I feel like the American or whatsoever do this thing, but they're not really, you know, bring it out like that. But we here to tell you straight up, say, yo, the so-called white man responsible for enough of them things here you see take place. Ultimately, the Lord, yeah, because he's the sword of the Lord, man. The Lord going to use it to jack you people up. Okay. The Lord used him to jack up back in bondage, and him guess what? Him feverishly at work right now. You know what I mean? This man dedicated, you know what I mean, for do all the wickedness we see take place. But look, when you asleep at night time, this man dedicated. You know what I mean? Yeah? Diligent in his wickedness. But as I say, we come warn you people of the impending plagues that the Lord about to bring up on the planet, man. And is right now. Yeah?
Jeremiah 28 verse 8. He said, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
Right. So the job of a prophet is to prophesy of the impending destruction that the Lord is bringing upon our society when it is wicked and evil, such as this. You know what I mean? So that's what our duty is out here.
Right.
I mean, as here in Jamaica, you know, a lot of people walk by and ignore us. You know, some of them we talk doom and gloom. You know, people laugh at us, them scoff us, them take our words. You know, that's nothing at all. You know, but soon and very soon, we know that other people gonna want to try to find us somehow, somewhere. You know what I mean? Oh, one thing about again, but look, them times are too late because the famine of the world is coming up. You know what I mean? But right now, as it stands, we don't know what's gonna happen next, man. Yeah, what?
It's against many countries and against kingdoms of war and of evil and of pest.
Right, so we're prophesying against the so-called white man kingdom. They want to believe it or not, this is a kingdom. That's the reason why the whole entire world, get shut down in the same
same
protocols because it's one system.
Right.
It's a kingdom. You know what I mean? And we come to prophesy against this kingdom because it's not the kingdom. It's not the law. How about Shimi Washai? I mean, this kingdom promote the name Jesus Christ and all them things that basically defiling, trying to defile the image of what the Lord Yahweh Shimi Washai is. You know, Jehovah and all them things. Even putting up a white image. You know what I mean? The Lord look like a leprous cracker. You know what I mean? But hey, they're gonna have to pay for that. They're gonna have to pay for what they do to our people, what they do to the planet. You know what I mean? You know?
Right.
And blasphemies against the Lord. Remember the creatures on the planet. Right. And the moral standing of the people on the planet. They're gonna have to pay for all of that, man. You know what I mean? Go on.
Jeremiah 5 verse 12, they have belied the Lord and said, it is not he, neither shall he upon us. God, neither will we see sword or famine.
Right. So even though in the midst of all this for the corona come out and all the things that take place, but people don't want to associate it with the Lord. You know what I mean? Because your mind, the Lord is the God of all love, and some other entities time up things and God will fix it. No. This treatment, the Lord is the one who brings all the reason why you're staying home now and the money. You know what I mean? I run from coronavirus is because of the Lord, man. The Lord's the devil, which is the so-called white man, for do all this. See? And soon and very soon, you think of escalate to a level where you're not even the dream about that come to tell you. See, because what little do you know that this is all planned, man. The whole corona scare, the whole thing, the measures, it's all planned, man.
Right.
Saying years in planning, and while you were planning it, we were telling you that they're going to bring it out there. Tell them about the event that they're going to use to bring forth martial law, to bring forth the chip, and all that. We've been telling them, and a well-devised famine because they are basically orchestrating the famine also, man. As I said, ultimately the Lord, but them is the hand doing the work, man.
Alright, well, let's get that quick.
Yeah.
17 and 13. So, just bring it out for edification's sake. Right. Alright, Psalm 17 verse 13. Alright, it says, arise, O Lord, how disappoint him, cast down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Who is the wicked according to the Bible? According to the Bible, the wicked is the so-called white man.
Edomite
race. The scripture calling him that God of wickedness.
God.
You know what I mean? They are the wicked. And they are the hands of the Lord according to what the scripture says right here. The Christian church is not teaching that the wicked is the hand of God. Teaching that because according to them, God is all love. No, God not involved in nothing will take place where evil right now upon earth.
It's from men which are thy hand, O Lord, come men of the world which have their portion in this life.
And we could bring it properly because the men that have their portion in this life, we constantly teach about the elite, banking elite. They are the richest ones on the planet right now. They are the ones who basically in prosperity.
Right.
You know,
no other nation in prosperity like that.
Exactly. And them so-called Jews, them so-called Jews, which are not the real Jews, they are Amalekites. They are the chief house of Edom. You know what I mean? They are the ones basically doing it. Speaking about the Rothschild family, the Rockefeller family, the Gettys, the Duponts, the Wahlbergs, the whole banking elite, man.
Right.
You see me? The Oppenheimers. You know what I mean?
So who's belly to fill it with that treasure.
Right.
Like I say, oh, them do what be the finest of the earth.
Right. The Rothschild holdings of gold, basically, it's unmeasurable. I estimate on the Rothschild gold, man, but them having them fault, man.
Right. You know, are full of children and leave the rest of the substance to their babies.
Yeah, even the plan to bring out the New World Order, which is basically in the midst of trying to bring out the New World Order right now. Even that plan, you know what I mean? From generation to generation, starting from Shah Power, coming down the line, them actually have this plan, you know what I mean, to take over the whole entire world. So the children them inherit the riches, and not only the riches, the plan. What them have to take over the world, man?
Yeah, because the power them have is a multi-generational
somewhere
where you couldn't achieve in a one person's lifetime. Therefore, and the scripture tells us if you have a son you teach your ways, it's like you left yourself behind. So that is so-called white man practice. All people don't practice that. It's, we cut off each generation from the next, which is pretty much the work of the so-called white man. But them have a hold over the entire globe because the whole span centuries, yo. You see me? One person coming after the other having the same mindset, the same goal, yo.
They are trained to follow in a certain order.
Right. The first video. Yeah. Right.
Before we play the
one before it.
Yeah. See? Right. See? Because we you people don't understand, you know what I mean? You have certain measures being put by the governments across the world because they have a mandate. You know what I mean? According to the World Health Organization, we come under the UN, they have a mandate to basically each country have a carry out. You don't jump and do your own thing.
If you notice, with every country dealing with this crisis, there's a narrative.
Right.
Each country part of the narrative, each country passes different. Same law, maybe a different name, but effectively the same thing. The same stimulus packages, the same lockdown procedure, the same limiting of our activities procedure. You see me? And then they're going to do the same thing when it comes to food supply. You see me? Which ultimately, as a brother, are going to is season the food.
Because we speak about emergency powers, and we do analysis about emergency powers, and this is what you need to understand. You know what I mean? In America, you have the NDRP. You know, the NDRP basically them speak about seizing upon everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? In an emergency, basically. So people basically having certain resources and everything there at home. You know what I mean? The government can seize it. Now, in a crisis like this, now, you know what I mean? You have many factors where we are going to play in a crisis like this. You know what I mean? In regards to food, you know what I mean? Unrest and all them things that the government have to make sure say all them things that on specific order. You know what I mean? Everything supposed to be in a specific order is them thing will get to the control from them. No, so you have emergency powers, so basically give them certain powers in order to do certain things like rationing food and all them things that, you know, take charge of the energy, take charge of water, take charge of everything. Right. You know what I mean? We're basically normally function by a private entity or whatsoever you did do for yourself. You know what I mean? The government take charge of all of that. You know what I mean? Continue with of the state.
Same that.
You know what I mean? That's what it's all about.
Right. And showing phrases like public safety, public health, and everything.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so as I said, part of the goal, you know what I mean, when you have a crisis like this, is basically secure food. Food security become important.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Become one of the most important things that we have to discuss.
Right. One of the things that the government is going to do, you know what I mean? Because right now you have people ordering food, people going out and buying up food because of what's coming, especially when them say they're going to have a total shutdown, like where Andrew is talking about now. They're going to have a total lockdown.
Right.
You know what I mean? Eventually, because it's a part of the plan.
Right.
Not because of Corona, but a part of the plan of the elite to achieve a specific goal for you people ignorant of.
Right.
We've been trying to tell you for years. You know what I mean? They're going to have a total lockdown of the world. Not only Jamaica here, but of the world.
Right.
Now, he's been talking about the exponential growth. When they reach a point, he might have to shut down the country, which basically is going to reach that point.
And everybody will reach up there.
Yes, everybody. That's a part of the script.
Yeah, we're going to see something. We're totally unprecedented. We're going to see a global lockdown. Every country, every major country, are going to be a lot of trade routes, the seas, and all them things. So a contingency plan after put in place right now. Every agricultural ministry in every country in the world after put measures in place, and all of them are put in place. Even the energy company them measures now give you enough leeway more than a month. You see me? That's the maximum. You see me? A month. Yeah. You see me? I think Grace Kennedy said they have enough for 6 to 8 weeks. They have enough canned goods for 6 to 8 weeks to supply the people. Yo. That's not enough.
We're going to break down your famine team and wait to come systematically to come. We're going to this now. So the government basically what they're going to do, because of hoarding of food and some people having X amount of food to feed them yard, when things get critical one certain way, what they're going to do is basically seize up on a certain amount of food. You know, if people have and ration it out. that's the extreme that they will take this thing to. You know what I mean? And this evidence, video right now is evidence that this is also a part of the emergency plans that governments have. You know what I mean? To take the food you have and ration it. That's which as the brother said earlier, it make a little bit of sense. You know, because why everybody else have and someone starve to them, it makes sense, yeah. You know, so that's what they're gonna do, man. You know, so all that people that buy up too much in food and stock up. You know what I mean? Guess what? Your food are gonna split up, man. You know, some of them call it that thing that they have a type of we are rule what them call it. Like a socialism, one type of socialist ideal type thing will happen when this divide everybody things among everybody, man. That's how it take place, man. You know, seeing because of food shortages, man. That's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? When a real food shortage are orchestrated, what we believe that it basically orchestrating this famine. You know what I mean? Either way, it comes, famine is coming, man. You can pay the bill, you know. Yeah.
They signed an executive order prohibiting hoarding of supplies that the country deems to be critical. What those supplies are has not yet been determined, but it has been established that if you hoard, you gather more than a reasonable amount, anything in excess of a reasonable need, you are committing a crime. It's a crime to be engaged in prohibitive activity, and while no materials have yet been designated critical, it's clear, as we see here, from the Director of Trade and Manufacturing Policy. What is it? Well, the message to the hoarders, quote, if you got any large quantities of material that this country needs, you better get them to the market or give them to us.
All right, and go back in what? The NDRB. You know what I mean? You people don't know what the hell is gonna happen. You don't know what this government or these governments across the world are preparing to do to you people, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't know what's coming, man. And that's the reason why they're systematically doing what they're doing. Them can't just drop it on the people just like that. You know what I mean? First, you have to make sure you get locked down first and can do them draconian things here.
Right. A narrative, would justify them.
You know what I mean? Can I say, oh, look, why want somebody to buy part of the food? Yeah. So if you feel like you can't be here for your family alone, you know what I mean? And you are going to sustain yourself. No. The government is going to be responsible for the sustainability of everybody else.
Right. And we know exactly what that will bring up. I'm going to say, oh, you want to fight for my own name. So we see. You see me, inspiration compensation among men, as the scripture says. So all the things you play right into prophecy. You see me? Right? We're going to go further.
We're going to come for you, and we're going to make sure that don't happen in this here country. Spoken like a true, I don't even know what, but this guy is an authoritarian, and whatever it is, the point is, whatever the country needs.
Yeah. So that's what basically going to happen. You people think you're free, you're going to learn. You see, as things escalate, you're going to learn. I'm not free. You're going to learn. Then you don't have any option when it comes to government and the governance that we're basically run on this planet right now.
Right.
And I'm going to coerce you right into the mark of the beast, which is the RFID shipment. You've been hearing all these talks about digital currency, you know what I mean, going digital, using the internet. No, look, man. Hey, look, man. All of this playing into prophecy, man. You know what I mean? And a lot of you, the niggas, you can't love your belly so much. Look, you time. When you look at dad, your little son, say you, when you see your loved ones basically dying of starvation, you're gonna guess what? You're gonna accept what to help and go. You know what I mean? The spirit of God have to be on you, and that day, in order for you to go through what is gonna come. You know what I mean?
We ceded our sovereignty.
Hey, this
over to Boris Johnson. And he gets to tell us what we actually need. The dangerous distinctions that are being made right now. during this wave of panic and fear, and people are just giving away their rights to a government that is all too happy to take them, and they will never return them. And how the world has changed in these past few weeks. When only a month ago, I put a video about global rationing. It was called Doing Porn.
This is what it's like 1, 2, 3. The world is like clockwork, bro. You know what I mean? Only the dead can't see the repercussion and the reaction to certain things, man. Alright, basically, food is being limited to what you're supposed to have. Right. So they're the ones determine what you need. Right. You don't determine what you need for your family. They're gonna determine what you need. And this basically reminds me of a situation of Jamaica. You can play that thing that whatever video, but go on still play it from the
man, really. Alright, Miracle is over here in this chest. I heard them come to her by explaining that they had given the family 2 packages of food in a special just considering the number of person in the household. America asked not to be recorded, explain however that each family in the quarantine area is to receive 1 package of food regardless of the number of person in a household.
Yeah, you see what's going on now? You think that they don't reach nowhere yet, but guess what? This type of rationing where I take place in Jamaica right now, since quarantine, certain quarantine zone. So basically, them have to make you know how much food you want. You would have to make them know how much food you want, how much people in your house. So this is how it started, man. This is how it started, man. See? Luckily, you get ration now. But they're coming to the point where no ration is going to them. It's a one-time per week ration here. Right? You know? And this is see, you have this man, the image of this man crying because he ate in a female household and can't serve him yet. You know what I mean? This is only the beginning. We're telling you people what's going to come in. The brother Rock that come over the years, watching video, I think the time already get deleted. With rationing, man. He's rationing so many times. Rationing is coming, man.
Right. In every major world event,
you know what I mean?
World War I, World War II.
So we've been talking this thing for years. So when you see it playing out now, hey, some people laugh and they was that this for them look like 10 in our head. You know what I mean? Look, we've been telling you people, man. We've been warning you, and this is what's next to warning you about, and this is gonna affect all of you, man. This is gonna affect all of you. Why? Because you forsake the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, man. The one who's bringing, we're not gonna make no mistake that to bring the Lord to the forefront of what's going on right. So you people need to know who is the one doing this, man. Okay. I mean, we tell her who are doing it, man. Not another entity. You know, some people like to blame some things on Satan and things, but Satan didn't work, man, the work of the Lord, man. Right. You know what I mean? See? Working with artists, man. God is the one doing this, man. And you see, the reason that happened to you people because you niggers are wicked. Right. The way you do the prophets, the way you live a life, you know what I mean? The way you approach the Lord himself in hypocrisy. That's the reason why the Lord is gonna do what I'm gonna do to you, man. Imagine we're all here telling you things for your betterment, you know what I mean? For well-being, and you deal with the prophets this way, you deal with the word of the Lord this way, you know what I mean? And you choose death. So guess what the Lord is gonna give you death. You know what I mean? You can read that.
It's Isaiah 51 verse 18 to 19. There is none to die among all the sons whom she had brought forth. Neither is there
who talking about which you people here in the Caribbean, predominantly from the tribe of Benjamin, man, of the house of Israel. So this thing is about you. The whole entire place of the world is about you, children of Israel, man. This is about the other nations. It's about you, the Lord, trying to get your attention and want you to know that He is the power to be reckoned with. But you, but guess what? You people, take the Lord for a joke. You know what I mean? Okay. Some internet issues.
Yeah, so it's my box.
Okay.
Okay. Well, hey, but right. It said, these 2 things shall come unto thee, who shall start for thee. Desolation and destruction, and the famine and the sword.
God,
right?
Hey, look,
shall come for thee.
Hey, look, it's a desolation and the famine what do you mean desolate, man? You're not gonna have anything. Everything's gonna be taken from you. The government itself first, I'm gonna start take your things from you. You know what I mean? And then it'll resort to men basically. That's what about call them. You know what I mean? Gangs, you know what I mean? Some rogue citizens coming across.
Doing one thing, you know?
Doing them one thing.
Right, they want to feed themselves.
You know what I mean? Everybody are gonna need food. Everybody are gonna need food. This is just the beginning. This is what the government is basically rationing a small amount of food. In the time of crisis, you have to have food shortages. The global supply chain of food, you know what I mean? It's gonna cut short, man. That's what's happening right now in this situation, man. That's what's happening right now in this situation. You people too blind to see what's going on and what's going to be the result of what's going on. But you have a leader making plans, you know what I mean, for such events. You know what I mean? They have contingency plans for such events right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? For adventure, there is global food shortage. They might try to come together with some plan. You have someone who might say, oh, make a plan. So it's too late for plant.
Exactly. What a plan,
you know?
1 time ago.
Look, man, in space of a week, you know what I mean? We can run down all the supplies, man. If people eat like what they want money to eat.
Right.
You know what I mean? See it?
Right. And if you go, it's in here, type in the word food security.
Yeah.
Look up at the news tab. Right. You see the many articles that happened 4 hours ago. Barbados, okay. Editorial think right, Yahoo Finance, the and Foundation of the Foundation and Security for Food Security, right? Alliance for Science. The spread of COVID-19 coronavirus is prompting food security fears. You see me?
This is too late, man.
Right.
This is late. Late to the party, man. So we calling them people to tell us, yo, look, we're feeling, and guess what, we have to go. You have to rush a little bit away. Man, I hope for the better. That's what I tell you now. That's what I tell you. And if you run to the supermarket or go buy our food, we'll take it for you.
Right.
So the Lord carefully craft this famine Negroes, man, because wicked a bunch of wicked Negroes, man. And this is the reason why the Lord is doing it. If that's not the reason why the Lord is doing it, you tell me. If it's not for wickedness, make all this to happen. Tell me how I did. See, I'm up here like a jump like an innocent, man. Everybody in Jamaica, God bless Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica, guess what? You have COVID. You know what I mean? Your prime minister about for shut down the thing. The economic minister, the minister of finance or whatever, all them people were economists say, yo, look, man, this is not good for the economy. You know what I mean? A lockdown. Which basically look the soft lockdown where I take place now is still not good for the economy, man. That's why they're offering stimulus packages worldwide in all these countries for citizens, man. You know what I mean?
And that's still not.
And that's not sustainable. So basically, these men engineer a collapse, man. A collapse for you to such like you people never see before. Because you need to understand the elite basically is done in a way with this old order and with a new order.
Right.
And you people get caught in the midst of that. Okay? You're living in a time where basically the better if you did a couple weeks ago. But you're gonna live through now. What about witness? Worse than if you did in a motor vehicle accident a couple weeks ago, man. It's going to come on to find. You know what I mean? Guess what? Because you fear not the Lord, Yahweh, and that's why you are called upon Jesus, you are called upon Jehovah, and guess what? The Lord is going to answer you, man. The Lord is going to answer you, man, and you're going to die. You know what I mean? With your mouth dry and crispy, man. And your ribs peeing on the side.
Right.
You know what I mean?
An article from Alliance for Science, the COVID-19 food insecurity fears in Africa, and it was posted yesterday. I was already the top part. It said the spread of COVID-19 coronavirus is prompting food security fears in Africa, which some countries are already experiencing rising prices, panic buying, and import-export disruptions.
What? Import-export disruption. I will try to break this thing down to you people for years. Look, Jamaica is highly dependent on food from abroad.
And all carry.
You know what I mean? highly dependent on food from abroad. Nobody is planting nothing. You know what I mean? Why? Because the so-called white man mess up the farming industry. A man I feel like lazy man not the production and everything. There's no profit in it. You know, remember what the IMF did? We have an idea of that. But guess what? It's all engineered. You know what I mean? Ultimately, by all the way down to the so-called white man. This was meant to get rid of a lot of people off the earth. Famine. You know what I mean? COVID-19 by the catalyst for such. You know what I mean? And again, it's gonna hit you people hard, man. It's gonna hit you people hard because hey, when it was against the Lord, you know what I mean? It was like that. You come up against the Lord hard, man. You come up against the Lord hard. So the Lord is gonna come up against you hard, man. Yeah?
So there's an article.
Yeah.
From 3 headings. Is a Jamaica just going to talk about Caribbean urge to develop strategies for food security amidst COVID-19.
This is too late. Why the leaders just come up with this?
Exactly.
Why no urging this in the midst of a crisis?
You're supposed to have plans long before a crisis even occurred.
Oh, a couple years ago, them say, oh, plant cassava. Yeah, everybody them talking.
Grow data, eat at the grow.
Grow data. Yeah, them that campaign. I think you never turn to the people that are not serious. You know what I mean?
Right. So people
Pitch cassava, cassava pies, cassava this.
so that
Now we're highly dependent on food from abroad and now import export now get disrupted now.
alright, you understand? So this is from HellenicShippingNews.com, right? And it says world food security is at risk as exporters curb sales,
Right.
and importers buy more. And global food security concerns are mounting, with around a fifth of the world's population already under lockdown to fight the widening coronavirus pandemic that has affected over 407,000 people across 200 countries, killing 21,000. And this was today.
What is name? It name Famine. You know? Who can calculate? What's going on? Let me break it out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is fun. You're Jamaican. Do the maths. Do the maths for that one. Yeah? All courtesy of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh.
Let's bring out,
You know what I mean? Remember that when you did for young.
let's bring out a few examples. Vietnam, the third largest rice exporter, and Kazakhstan, the number 9 wheat exporters, have already made moves to restrict sales of those staples and concerns over domestic availability. They want to feed them population first. India, the top global rice exporter, has just entered 3-week lockdown that has brought several logistic channels to a halt. Elsewhere, Russia's vegetable oil unit has called for a restriction in sunflower seeds exports, and palm oil has slowed in the number 2 producer, Malaysia. On the importer side, Iraq announced that it needs 1 million tons of wheat, 250,000 tons of rice, after a crisis committee advised building up strategic food stock. So where them get it from when they export them already?
So basically is in hoard mode now.
Right.
Hoard mode. Everybody is basically protecting themselves. Now the things now, see, all them things here have different effects now. You know what I mean? We know that them things here start wars over a certain period of time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So guess what? All of this I go in towards what's gonna bring the third world war. Man. All this basically seeing a different mechanism where I bring the war together, man, because ultimately the Lord basically is gonna end all of this with the third world war, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is a part of the plan and the elite also to bring a third world war. You know what I mean? Because hey,
can control.
yeah, you know, so them basically coerce the world into chaotic state and can bring a solution, man. Oh no.
See, so.
Yeah, that's what's going on, you know, yeah. So the world, new world, see, is in the birth stage.
Right.
Six. So the by Israel. The second Israel 16 and 3 is a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back. Verse 4, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it. The plagues are sent upon you, And what is he?
That may drive them away.
Right. So all these contingency plans that people basically have to basically turn them things here back. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work, man. Yet the Lord bringing this thing full on the planet, man, because them works are evil and wicked, man. Evil and wicked. You know what I mean? You can't even say, oh, I see a man post a video where they say, oh, this what's something name the new trending something everybody have this what's something name what name?
TikTok.
A TikTok it name. Seeing you know the man head up on the woman head and you know
The sweet and the man away the woman close.
Man bring out a precept say, oh, a man not for weird that pertaining to a man, a woman and vice versa. And you want to see the comment board.
Yeah, man.
You never know that so much people that hate the Bible that way they want to meet the Bible. So guess what?
Yeah.
These are, you know, the remedy for your situation, man.
Exactly.
Yeah? These plagues that the Lord bringing right now is the remedy for your situation, man.
Right.
You know, we are going to say, oh, bother. If you people out here run things in the universe or the Lord, Yahweh, Shemashah, run things in the universe, we are going to see what take place, man.
Let's read a few verses. Jeremiah 14 verse 10. Thus said the Lord Yahweh unto this people.
Gone.
Thus have they loved to wander.
Gone.
They have not refrained their feet, therefore the Lord does not accept them.
Gone.
He will now remember their iniquity and visit their sins.
Right, so your sins are being visited right now, man.
Thus said the Lord unto me, pray not for the people.
Look, we're not gonna do the 2 day prayer and fasting.
Right. Yeah.
In a wicked society where faggots can run up and down rampant and a man can do anything we want to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And
We're not gonna pray for this to come back.
And hear what the Lord said, when they fast, I
Right.
will not hear their cry.
Okay, so Mr. Governor General, we are declaring fasting and everything. Guess what? He's not gonna do nothing, but the situation is gonna escalate, man.
And
know?
when they offer burnt offering and an oblation, I will not accept them. But I will consume them by the sword and by the famine and by the
The
pestilence.
sword and the famine, because guess the sword is coming next to you now, because you're gonna have unrest. Widespread. You wait till someone and hunger twist them because them get on package where they can't even serve them for the week and them hunger them and say, oh, look man, this is a lockdown thing I found set up right about and now they have to go, they go look. Them go come in clash with the military and the police force, man. And you see people about Bullby what them said they're gonna do? They're gonna lie down in the road. And that them set. Because them hungry.
Right, and we've been saying that the military and the police force is not enough for your nationwide arrest.
Yeah, Jamaica don't have the resources in order to do a total lockdown. Even though the Prime Minister is saying that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
In just a hope, so people are gonna agree with you. Right now, we're upon not even lockdown. We're upon what they call it now. You see me? Whatever them call it now. And people now adhere to the social distancing, right? You see me, the limitations from business. Yeah, people don't care about that.
He said make it be more. He said
putting drastic
measures. Hey, look, man. This is the police force and the military. Them enough like how the people think.
Right.
Them enough like you people think, man. See me? When this thing slip out of the hands of them control and people decide, say, yo, look, you know, so we can't deal with this. You know, because guess what? The money not come in. We want no food, we can't go to the supermarket, we can't go to the shop. Guess what? Place are going to tear down. You know what I mean? The little place is a little pocket with the soldier and the police there, people will get shot. You know? People will get killed. People will get killed for what them heard. Or that's what they want to call it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Other people have got other people yard for things. But yes, you go to me rice and I hate to come find out.
Alright, see that?
Them things never happen. We are tell you straight where it go.
I want to bring it out from the scriptures. So that's what we are saying. Alright, next verse said this. Then said I, Lord Yahweh, behold, the prophets say unto them, you shall not see the sword, neither shall.
Who are those prophets? Andrew Oles. Who are those prophets? The pastors. You know what I mean? And all the media people, them, the celebrities, everybody who will tell you. You know what I mean?
Everything will go alright.
Who being optimistic? You know, like, hey, look, man, something will blow off by April. By April the 20 something, them said.
Yeah, man.
Really?
But I will give you a peace in this place. Then said the Lord unto me,
all right,
the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not. Neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesied unto you a false vision and divination, false vision, thing of naught and deceit of their heart. Therefore, thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say sword and famine shall not be in land.
This is for you extra states.
Right.
You know what I mean? All the people that
IUIC
the people who are trying to calm down the minds of the people.
Right.
In the face of what's going on. This is for you.
Right. It said by sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed.
Okay. The Lord now miss out now, you know. I mean, all different type of, in Jamaica, you have all different type of lodges and all different type of things. Them feel like say,
protect them.
They have some protection from whatsoever you believe in them. I can see how it help you.
You just say your covenant shall be annulled. You
can't. Because you want me to, you have certain top man in the military of Jamaica, top man in the governments, in a law and everything in Jamaica. You feel like you're invincible. You know what I mean? You know, like, hey, the most I like, hey, there's one fictional story, something. You know what I mean? You soon find out, man.
Right.
You know, you soon find out.
It's on far-fetched like a movie.
Yeah, you soon find out, man.
And the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast out in the streets of Jerusalem, right? Which is the anywhere, right? Because of the famine and sword, and they shall have none to bury them. Them their wives, nor their sons, nor their daughters, for I will pour their wickedness upon them. And when the bodies them lying out there,
and enough martyrs or marks or what they want to call it. They bring people and people are out upon them, and guess what? More diseases are gonna come up because of that cholera outbreak and all them. Not pretty. I'm telling you, one brother.
Right, this is 2nd Ezra 15 verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
God.
For the sword and the destruction draw at night.
Right.
And when people shall stand up to fight.
And you wouldn't like know how near it is.
Right.
It's even at the door.
God.
That's how it is, man. You see me? When people shall stand up to what?
Fight against another.
So you're gonna have class war. You're gonna have race war. You know, people, you have neighbor to neighbor war because of food and whatsoever.
Yeah,
go on.
Right. Except there shall be sedition, right?
So that's why you government officials are building like you can keep the people in control. Right. You know what I mean? All the way through what's going on. People gonna lash out and they go, guess what? Guess what? You heard from you, you know. You know, even hold on for you, guess what? You maybe get put the pickaxe stick, right? Mash it or whatsoever. But the people them come here with that day. That's what gonna come and say, hey, some of them man are gonna flee the island and try to go to some other place where they feel like them safe. But guess what? Now work like Aristide run from 80. Hey, look, man, it's not gonna be pretty out here, man.
For they shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They're not gonna regard the Jamaican military.
Jamaican government.
Right. You know what I mean? At them time they realize, oh, the resources are limited in the island. When the whole highland is in a uproar. You know what I mean? At them time they realize. And these men, basically, I go, them not gonna represent the military anymore, they represent the police force anymore. With the government weapon, them are go out and try fence for feed them family. That's how bad things are gonna be break down in Jamaica here. That's how bad it'll be coming. It'll be chaotic and a lot of people gonna die. You look at the little kids from now, enjoy them from now. Guess what, man? Look, even them is going to die, man. The Lord is gonna bring that.
Some of you might cook them.
Yeah?
Alright. It's in the course of their action shall stand in their power.
God.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
All these quarantine, these curfews, state emergency, martial law, lockdown, total lockdown. You're not going to be able to go to nowhere.
Right. Except for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the earth shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Right.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but he shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
I think Persia not yet.
And for great tribulation.
Persia didn't scratch. So in scratch the surface of how people will kill people out of this. Right. For survival. You know what I mean? Beasts are the animal in you. Come on, tell me about, oh, look at how when things normal, a man will go home 5 o'clock in the evening and look at all people like taxes and them thing there. And I'm gonna push them out just to get on drive to go home.
Right.
Imagine when time the near say supply limited at the supermarket, all them over be here. Imagine that when them know that the last food left and them need to get that to survive. Imagine how them are gonna behave, man. They behave so now, forget from one bus. Forget one seat from one bus. How them gonna behave in such a situation, man? Ask yourself a question, man. It's not gonna nice, man. It's not very nice. Go on.
Right, this is 2 Corinthians 16, start from verse 18. Right, I'm start from 17. Woe is me who shall deliver me in those days. God, the beginning of sorrows and of great mourning, in of famine and great death.
You mean to say, what about us? Seeing, we hope and pray in the Lord, our one who is bringing this thing upon the. We hope and pray that this.
I bring out our case.
Yeah, that the Lord might find favor in us and deliver us, man. That's why we keep doing this stuff we're doing, man. You know what I mean? Seeing, so that's where our hope lies. You know what I mean? And if you repent, this last minute, because this is the last minute, this is the last call for you to repent. And what you see brothers doing now, we're still making videos. It's for you, if so be it, the Lord will pulling anybody else to repent into the ark, man.
God.
See, because the ark door is being closed. Hey, look, brothers. Some brothers can't go on the street or prophesy again, and now we soon can't be on the internet anymore. Because when things get real, the government take charge communication altogether. So when the government take charge of communication, we won't freely on the internet doing what we're doing. So all the Instagram queen and all the people on Instagram doing them shit, partying on Instagram, quarantine party, and all them something there. Look, man, all them things they gonna cut off, man.
Right.
You don't have an idea what's coming, man. You know what I mean?
Right. So the power shall stand in fear.
Right.
Of evils, what shall I do when these
and they're fearing now. They're fearing. That's why you hear them coming up with contingency plans.
We're not gonna work.
In the eventuality of this happening, we got to come up with urge other countries to come up with a plan to deal with what's coming, man. Yeah?
Right. It continues to say, oh, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anger are scourges for amendment.
Right.
But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness. And brother said, always be mindful of the scourge.
Right. Because guess what?
Right.
I go on, a man I try to take that out of the equation. You know? See? In the midst of our man want to keep orgy party. Man want to keep pool party. Get mass lockdown and all them type of something there. You know? Jake want to do something behind the scenes, see him if be wicked. In the midst of our one, Jake want to see man a wind up on girl on live. Like the girl up on fair live and him up on film live and she a push up her ass in the camera and that's how they do them thing now. Them want to do the wickedness when the way of them they are coming wickedness get cut off from them and still find a way for the wickedness, man.
Right.
As serious as shit be. Niggas still want to be wicked, man.
Right. So the old victual shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in the case. Yeah. And even then shall evils go upon earth, sword, famine, and confusion.
Right. And we reach that point.
Right. For many of them that go upon earth shall perish of famine.
Gone.
And the other that escape the hunger.
That's how you live in Jamaica. Will die of starvation, man.
Right.
Die of starvation, man. You know what I mean?
And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Gone.
This
bullets and guns and machete and pickaxe stick and all ratchet knife and them things that people are dead from, man. Man, I get the throat bust, man. Out there. You know, it's not gonna be pretty out here upon the streets, man. You know that. Hey, we're going to our case.
Yeah, man, we're going to our case. I'm just going to bring what the next piece of first. It's a lamentation 2. Right? See if we can get it. Talk about the famine part.
And they bring out 2 precepts on the comment board. China said the government is looking to use hotels as isolation centers. And the brother Abaya, Israel, 2 Israel 16, verse 74, he said, "Hear ye, my beloved, say, Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. I will deliver you from the same God, but be ye not afraid, neither doubt."
Hey, we're not afraid, man. We know what's going to come, man. See, so we're going into this with the mindset, you know what I mean, to expect the things that will happen, man. And seeing the Lord will bring which we have faith. Just like how the Lord give us the revelation of what's going on, reveal, believe that the Lord is also going to deliver us, but just like how he could have out of all of who out there, we can't get this thing, we can't see around this thing, how the Lord blind them, and the Lord work a miracle that we could see. Seeing that always still that build our faith in the Lord is gonna come true for us again. Just like how it come true for us when we were in our dead statement. You know what I mean? So we put hope in the Lord to deliver us out of the situation, and He's the one who's bringing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go on.
He said, be not afraid, neither doubt,
God.
for Yahweh is your guide.
God.
Verse 26, he said, and the guide of them whom keep my commandments and
God.
precepts.
God.
Said the Lord. He said, let not your sins weigh you down,
God.
and let not your iniquities lift up.
Hey, that's what we urge brothers to repent, man. Even if you know this word, man, you go out the scripture tell us say, all right, just man fall. You know, a few times, but hey, man, look, man, you can get up back, man. Right. You see me? So, hey, that's what we urge you to repent, man. And that's the only way the Lord basically is going to have mercy upon you, man. If you repent. So you have people out there who are not going to repent. You know what I mean? As the scripture said earlier, that look, them will continue to do them wickedness, man. And them is going to be meat for the grinder. That's all, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Proverbs 5, verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles.
Right.
In 7 years shall no evil touch thee.
Right. Hey, even missiles them.
Right.
Even the missiles them, because another scripture I tell about the trumpets, you know what I mean?
You
know, but even the missiles them, the Lord will away from that destruction. The missiles them begin to fall upon the society, because that is the end all be all of this chaos.
Right. He said, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword.
Right. So we not starve to death. Chance be we are men of the Lord, we're not going to be starving out here to death with the people. Yeah. He
said, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it coming. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
See, everybody is panicking, man. We're not panicking.
That's why we're laughing now.
That's why we're laughing now. And people think we have 10 on our head.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What the scripture said, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
Yes, that's why we're laughing.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Right?
And the mean is not afraid that we're not afraid of this so-called white man. You know what I mean? Everybody basically a shuffle up getting on them place when the white man talk. You know, that's why the Prime Minister basically do everything what the mandate say. I'm a shuffle up. I'm afraid. Yeah. The Lord Yahweh shall we afraid.
Right. This is Psalm 33, verse 18. Behold, the eyes of the Lord is upon them that fear him, and upon them that hope his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Right? Our soul waited for the Lord. He is our help and our shield.
Hey, and guess what? Right? The niggas feel like they're going to make a move for women, and the Lord set a standard for you niggas, man. Even that we have to prophesy to. We have to prophesy what the Lord is going to do. We are setting a standard, man. Hey, some brothers may glorify the Lord in death. Meaning you get brought to a concentration camp or something, you get beheaded. But guess what? The Lord have a number basically gonna send his angels to basically protect. Yeah, the Lord gonna lift up that standard. So yeah, you have niggas and the so-called white man feel like say yo, you can come up against the prophets and kill the prophets this time around. Hey, the Lord is gonna set a standard at a point in time, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna know. Yeah, you're gonna know. Who the Lord Yahweh is, man. You taught a lesson not to be forgotten, man. Yeah?
Right. This is Psalms chapter 37. Right. Let's start from verse 18. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright. Their inheritance shall be forever. And they shall not be ashamed in the evil time. And in the days of famine they shall be satisfied.
Right. We're not going to be ashamed. Hey, I'm going to tell you this, man. You see, my thing personally is, hey, what my mom about this corona thing to some people already, and you know the way all them stuck in society and the propaganda and the belief in the system. It makes no sense even talk to people about them thing here. It makes sense. You open your mouth. You know what I mean? Seeing so all the brothers is just focus on the elect right now. You know what I mean? And forget out of this, man. Yeah. See, fling out the last one now, that's them can't say them never did hear. That's what they put on right now. That's a man that can be a witness against that man. You know what I mean? See? That's so hoping that someone are going to change the society. You know what I mean? For how everybody follow the Lord. That is not a part of the prophecy, man.
Exactly.
2/3 is slated for destruction, man. Yeah, the majority, basically, get slated for destruction. Man. The sword and the famine, as the scripture said. You know what I mean? The most time, nobody to destruction. You know?
I say, you consider them like the
So we never time worry about we never time worry about how them people are, if the Lord gonna deliver them, yes or no. No, look, man. The Lord tell you the number gonna deliver already, man. I say about deliver third, you know, 144,000, and that's what we're focusing on right now. The hell with you people if you don't want to even hear it and this that.
And this is 2 Esdras 9 verse 13. And therefore be not curious, for then they shall be punished and win. But inquire how the righteous shall be saved, and who the world is, and for whom the world is created.
Right now, you know, right, man, you should have tried to figure out how you are going to happen. You know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to be concerned about.
Right.
And the way to get delivered from what's going to happen, man, is to
Do the right thing.
do the right thing.
Right.
You know, repent. You know what I mean? And accept the word of the Lord, you wash him, you shine, man. Wholeheartedly, man. Yeah? Eating the rule. Keep his commandments. You know? That's how it is. Rehearsing by the way. Hey, look, we're about flesh. Yeah? But that is it. Seeing and look, we all have loved ones in this time. You know what I mean? Some might be a part of the truth, some may not. We have to just accept what happened to them, man. See, we have family members that is straight up wicked, man. The Lord has destroy them. So, hey, you may have some emotional attachment to some people, but start building your mind to see them perish. Start already prepare your mind. But that's what prepare your mind to see some of your family members go. You know, that's what it is. Yeah.
Right. This is 2 Esdras 14. Right. Verse 14. It says, let go from the immortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man.
Right.
Put off now the weak nature.
Emotional attachments, man.
Right. Yeah. Set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee and haste to flee from these times.
Right. So it's your survival.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's supposed to think about now.
Right. Anybody in the immediate, better don't be respond this. You know,
right.
Anybody in the immediate family are gonna be saved based on your faith. You see me? That's it. If God have mercy on you, have mercy on your immediate family. You see me? So you know, don't worry about them, yo. Worry about pleasing your whole bash and your shy. And God will extend mercy to you and your immediate family. You see me? And it could be that you maybe you lose one of your children or something like that. Yeah, the kingdom is here. We'll have much more than that.
Everything will be restored.
Everything will be restored.
Yeah, and that's
lose.
And that's the faith you're supposed to have, that the Lord can give about whatsoever.
Right.
I again, I first business
and understand, so all them things to pass. Yeah. Seeing mean that the kingdom of heaven is being ushered in.
Right.
You see me? Yeah, it's scripture say when all things happen, look up for your redemption drawing. So really and true, the mindset is supposed to have is not dwelling, that being immersed in the experience of the tribulation and the corruption, but knowing that the coming of Jacob mean the deliverance is right around the corner. So walk through the corruption with that mindset that your deliverance is near. That the time you're
reaching towards the finish.
Knows our salvation nearer than when we believe. You see me? Right.
So Psalms, I think Psalm 1 is to the chief musician of the son of Korah. A song of Amath. It said, God is our refuge and strength and very present in trouble.
Hey, and that will become more evident, you know. But just get the word, and you know, we never see a miracle, we never see an angel, we never see certain things. Like a miracle, like the word itself, receiving the word itself is a miracle. But I mean, like, you know, things happening where basically like people heal, you know, that type of thing there. Brothers maybe never see them there and them thing there. Hey, look, man, same I go even feed me in a time. I want to know what the Lord will feed me. But we know that the Lord, he was raving. to bring food to the prophet, man. So hey, some things that happen with basically is not something you can really think about in your mind. You know what I mean? So, okay, this is how it happened. You know, it's gonna be miraculous, man. You know what I mean? So we are both some things, man. We never witness certain things. Hey, look, man, the Lord is basically gonna make himself certain way for brothers, man. See, now we have faith in that. Now we have faith in the fact that the Lord will certain brothers spiritual power also because the Lord did that in the past. You know, that we go through the times. Give the verse that your mind will be stable at the time. In itself is spiritual empowerment.
Wisdom and stability.
Wisdom and stability is in itself is spiritual empowerment.
Right.
As before, even knowing this food and knowing what's coming, you know, having an insight, you know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? The Lord keeping that insight, that in itself is spiritual power also, man. So different levels of spiritual power, basically. You know what I mean? So is the Lord gonna increase upon them type of things, you know?
Right.
You know what I mean? As we go in a day, you know what I mean?
And this is so kind of just 8 verse 50 and down. It's many great miseries shall be done to them that in the last time shall dwell in the world, because they walk in big pride. But understand for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open. The tree of life is planted, time to come is prepared, plenty is made ready, and the city is builded, rest is allowed, yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed from you, and wickedness, and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. And sorrows are past, and in the end is sure the treasure of immortality. Right, so that's what we should have a mind for.
Yeah, hold upon that hope, man. Brothers, hold upon it. Yeah, this is the time where you have demons basically. In the midst of all our going on, you have demons out there trying to pull off, brother, man.
Right.
Saying so, hold upon this hope, man. You know what I mean? Rebuke them demons, man.
Hey, it's just like you're on a marathon, and that last stretch where your body pretty much like give way, and that just willpower alone and move your legs them, if you go to the finish line. That's where we are. You see me? That's where we are going to be in a day when your flesh of fear, but your spirit of tell your body say, yo, F that. You see me? We're move forward same way.
Flesh trembling, going same way, man.
Going same way. You see me?
Yep. Yeah. So, hey, we can everything else when I come aboard.
Yeah, our next precept. This is Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28, 61. It said, also every sickness, every plague, which is not written in the book of this law, so then will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
So even though we have corona out, we have other viruses that this man have in his labs, man. You know, Spanish flu is in his labs. You know, he recover about the black plague of it in his lab. You know, having patterns and all these different viruses, man. This man is the devil, man, and guess what? He's gonna release things out there. You know, he's not gonna release it. The whole propaganda spreading out. When this man decides he must start all people. Saying he can release these things, man.
Right.
Yeah. But you know, he just want number you first. He just want number you first. And then the calling or the depopulation coming, man. This man have depopulation all over his languages. You know what I mean? Only the blind.
No see it.
No see it, man. Yeah? Yeah, so close off now. So what I would say, Kalala Yahweh Hashem Rashai, Hashem Rakah Kodash. Yeah. Noble honors to the apostles of GMS who taught us this truth. You know what I mean? Shalom to all the brothers who continue to push this word fervently, man. Shalom.
Shalom.